Oh, hello the internet and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Creative. I hope we're all doing well. We're back on building the zoo today. I think we're working on the polar bear enclosure, which I briefly mentioned in the last episode. I think I accidentally switched the videos around, maybe. I'm not too sure. I also can't see what's going on because my screen's doing the thing where it doesn't actually show me the videos. I'm talking over it. So we're going to kind of just chill and pretend I know what I'm doing. I think at the start of the episode, I mapped out both of... No, this isn't the polar bear enclosure, is it? This is the ashen wolf enclosure. Where I decided to start off by mapping out like the borders for this and the black wolf enclosure, because I wanted to make sure I knew where everything was going and then kind of work out how much other space I needed to terraform for the remaining enclosures, which you'll be seeing in the next few weeks. I think we have another episode, so it's going to be like another 2 weeks of footage, which is great because yay, 2 episodes a week. So I've also added like little signs and notes telling me where things are going, because I normally think, oh, that'd be a great idea. I was an idiot and didn't make sure that the sign saying to put a bridge in was obvious, and I put all the trees in and then realised I didn't put a bridge in and went, oh well, we'll just like put a tunnel in the mountain so you can go around the edge of it, and that works. Yeah, so what can I talk about with this, because there's really not much going on right now because I'm recording this on the same day as the last one. So as previously mentioned, on the borders of each of the exhibit, depending on what sort of biome the animal's from, will depend on what colour you therefore get as the terracotta, and that kind of just helps distinguish things for me. However, it also creates confusion with me thinking that it's going to be the polar bear enclosure when it's not, which is now kind of embarrassing. Oh, and then I went around and made a note of where I wanted the ashen wolf to go, because I'm trying to make it make sense. So the various biomes are clustered together, because it's like when I go to like Whipsnade Zoo every so often, like once every few years, let's be honest, I usually, they do it that it's like the different continents together. So we'd usually like go from one continent and end on like Europe, I think, a lot of the time, or we start with Europe and end on, I think it's Asia or Africa, because you can physically walk all of it in a day. However, the one downside is you don't get to spend lots of time waiting to see things. So the last like 2 or 3 times we've gone, we haven't seen the tigers, which is kind of sad because they were one of the things that we really wanted to go and see. But it is what it is. A lot of the time the big cats are the ones that hide. I don't think we actually saw any the last time we were there. We saw like elephants and stuff, and that was fun. They got rid of the sea lions though, and they were always my favourite. So going back to the build, terraforming a little bit, that's kind of as much as I can say with that. And in order to put all the snow down, I've discovered that the most efficient way to do this is to just put a bunch of snow golems in and let them wander around until the whole thing gets filled up. And then I don't have to do it. Now, if I want to get it done quickly, I will put them on leads and then like drag them around until they fill up the space. And that just gets it done. Like I can place in the time that it would take me to place like 3 pieces of snow, they place like 5 or 6. So it's like 2 times, sometimes like 3 or 4 times faster, I think. Depends on how many you use, but it's great. And then apparently I had to get rid of that one by burning it. Okay. You do you, past ghost. So there's a little cave in this one. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really paid attention to what various animals have been getting up to in each of their enclosures, because I've just been like, I've got to build this and move on to the next thing as quick as I can, because that then just means, particularly now that I am into my first project of the year, I'm trying to make sure I build up like a backlog of footage until like at least January, and then theoretically that just covers off when I have to work on like uni portfolios and stuff, and making sure I'm not having to worry about, oh, am I going to be able to get this done today? And the answer is yes, because it's going to be pre-recorded and everything's going to be done super far in advance. So the voiceovers will be done within a week or 2 of each episode airing, but like the footage, I have a feeling some of it's going to end up being like a month old at some point, which is fine. I also have to pre-record for Christmas this year because I'm going away to Wales and I don't particularly feel like having to record over there. Now, the sad thing is I was hoping I'd be able to go to the Mac Loop. However, it's Christmas. Things won't really be flying through the Mac Loop. And the weather's going to be horrendous because it's Britain and it's Wales at Christmas, which is cold. And yeah, that is the one thing that I wanted to do when we went on a family holiday to Wales. And I was like, this is like the sole thing that I want to do, and we need to be like there, not at Christmas. And they went, oh, we're going to go at Christmas now. And I was like, so you're all going to get to go on a trampoline in a cave, which is the one thing you guys wanted to do, and I can't go to the Mac Loop, which is part of the year, and the cave is like all year. So yeah, apparently I'm going to be owed a trip to the Mac Loop. However, we don't live within like a short driving distance of the Mac Loop, which is sad. I really wish well, if we did, I wouldn't be able to do as many air shows. It's kind of the positioning of where we are is great for air shows, but not so great for like a lot of the low flying areas. I haven't gone to go do any low flying area photography yet, which is it's so sad. I really want to. I mean, I'd love to like get some photographer friends who also like aviation and do like a road trip, like from like the Lossiemouth all the way down to like all of the like flying RAF bases and any like bases that have like a cool composition that you can get, because there's like the big like radar balls on top of some of the mountains and like mountain hilly things in Northumberland, and I had an idea for a composition of that photo but didn't have the chance to do it. And I'd love to go do like a road trip and then like, I don't know, do it as a charity thing and then donate a load of the money to like one of like the RAF related charities. I don't know, this is a stupid idea I've just had. I would like visit the low flying areas as well. But yeah, oh god, that's the end of the episode. Goodbye, internet. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Like and subscribe if you want. I don't know how many subscribers we're on now.